Jen, I want to ask a question that I've experienced this. I was just talking about a great experience that I've had on CTV. This is been a less than great experience I've had on certain platforms. How do brands avoid impression overload among avid sports fans who catch every game their team plays? Like NFL, that's one thing, once a week. Baseball, 162 games. The NBA season feels like it's 3 years long to me. So how do avid sports fans who are there every day, how do you reach them with the frequency and have some modicum of control over that?
Yeah, I've had the same experience. I think we all have, where you just get that same ad over and over and over again, which is why I think frequency caps are super important. And in making sure that they are enforced, we at Fubo really make sure that we keep our frequency caps so we don't have that bad experience with our viewers. I would also say, kind of going back to our previous conversation, not old, about trying the different ad formats. So reaching the viewers in places where maybe they wouldn't expect it. So maybe it's giving them that insurance ad that you were saying, choose your ending. Interacting with them in different ways, whether it's a home screen takeover or if it's a pause ad, or if it's one of the things that we have is a marquee where they can put their brand creative and let it sit next to our other content on our platform. Being in unexpected ways, I think is really how you can kind of get rid of that brand fatigue of just running the same 15 or 30-second creative over and over and over again. That definitely helps.
Absolutely. Has there ever been a situation, and I don't know if you, let's just see, has there ever been a situation where Fubo steps in and recommends a frequency cap, or somebody comes in, has a pretty hefty budget and just hasn't mentioned that they would like to put guardrails on? Because that has to affect the Fubo experience.
100%. Yeah. Yeah, we do. We have a standard frequency cap. So we recommend that to advertisers. Sometimes they're more strict. Sometimes they're looser, and we say, no, we think you should go with this. But if they want to loosen it up a bit, but not too much more beyond that, so that we make that recommendation to clients. And that's what we do, is we'll come in, and when we build a media schedule with them, we want to be partners with them and build something that works from a 15, 30-second creative, whether it's the interactive formats, really build something that is that full funnel experience for a fan, because our fans are these avid sports fans, and they're watching, I think we had like 1.7 billion hours of content watched on Fubo last year. So they're watching a lot of sports on Fubo. I'm a Knicks fan, and I watched with that 3-year. Yeah. So I watched a lot of Knicks games this year, so I can totally attest on Fubo. Yeah. So you don't want to have a bad experience. You want to have a good experience as a brand. So do it in a fun and use your partners as a guide to help you build that best schedule.